Dreben pana chale mape. E ma hu. Ye te ke ma ye kon kran no san. Ye driver na nya brody hat ma we gina no mo so for 5 minutes nso.
Me say that you
sign na wo de ma no wo de sign na ka no kore.
Oh, a week into say 1.5 so.
Hey! Awurade nyame akono ba.
Coming broken-hearted, come to Jesus now. So once again, another heartbreak, another story of heartbreak. Well, for starters, we are not sure yet if it was a girl that broke this man's heart or if it was maybe a death in the family or something else. But the higher prediction is that it's a girl who broke his heart. This is a story of a Trotsky driver, popularly known as church road driver, in Ghana, who literally stopped on the way to cry his heart out because of a heartbreak. Yeah, let's look at this video.
Dreben pana chale mape. E ma hu. Ye te ke ma ye kon kran no san. Ye driver na nya brody hat ma we gina no mo so for 5 minutes nso. Baby enam no edan kransi ho chale. Edan kra bi ni baby a wa ha. Driver na broke hat into mo so for 5 minutes nso.
That is the video, guys. Honestly, first off, kudos to the passengers. Like, congratulations. Like, in fact, applause to the passengers for being so patient enough to wait, for not shouting at the driver for stopping, but for being patient and for sympathizing with him. Like, we need more people like this in Ghana, Osha. Yeah, so thanks to the passengers for literally allowing him to cry his heart out, because they would have actually been at a disadvantage if they had not been patient enough for him to finish crying before moving on. Because someone who is going through heartbreak, he definitely needed to cry at least to let off some steam, to let off some, you know, pain and all that. Because if he had continued driving, maybe probably while still crying because of the pressure from the passengers, there could have been an accident on the way. There could have been dangers on the way for the passengers and for the driver himself. And to the driver, congratulations to him too for being strong enough to cry even though there are people around, and to literally be responsible enough to stop and literally cry before continuing on the journey. So he literally prioritized the safety of his passengers and of himself before moving on. So applause to him for that. And honestly, whatever it is that he was heartbroken of, honestly, sincerely, I really hope that his strength is renewed and that his heart is literally fixed. Yes, it is possible. It is possible for his heart to be fixed, for him to be whole again. Yeah. Like the song says, come to Jesus now. Hey, when you love Jesus, when you come to Jesus, all these heartbreaks, it will be solved. Literally. It will literally be solved. But on a more serious note, I'm really so happy that he stopped and he took the priority of his passengers and he was responsible enough not to keep driving while in such an emotional state. Yes, and for the passengers for being so patient, because after all, your safety was in his hands. He could have kept driving and then there could have been accidents and so many things on the road. So yeah, in another similar story, this had to do with a barber who also was heartbroken because, well, upon all that he was doing for his girlfriend, he still got heartbroken. Let's look at this one too.
Kachi, what's your pao? Afra wate, emo yo. Now what's your now man is car side phone no?
Oh,
now man is car.
Patron.
Say na now man no.
Oh, we shand na every week in ne mama oba man money scanner. Mama no ade no student me try to card man wo.
What try to card? Hey, Kachi. Bibi aboko ge no wo fa ba bia na.
But of fa bia.
Dey bi wo sia wo ba no February ye cha mu yo. E say ye wo April.
I mean the me man dream boy me say that.
Sign na wo de ma no. Wo de sign na ka no kore.
Oh, a week into me say 1.5 so.
Hey! Awurade Everybody yame akwana ba.
Did that one by Juma no say no na di sika ni susu sika no dey akose card no dan adan football no dey akoma.
O ma girl no 150 na what to be bosu me 600. Adwuma ba no yama wo.
Onya hwema.
Kache.
Onya hwema me da.
Girl no wonya show so what wafa baby. Ah?
Adana 70 and I say why bibi dey mama adan singlet pen to mama.
Also to singlet mama.
No frame 70 and ja dey wo ayija take wa sweet school. Kokwa dia bibi do fie bi na singlet.
En wo to de ba wo.
No say on say bi adan wa.
Na da wo no. En na oje singlet na akwa ye.
Singlet ndem meje o de mama ampa.
Every wa na wagene da ne ye.
Oh me dey ja. Na Bishan de na ni kasa bi to touch ma de na me say ja. Obi asubanya
obi abrantie akodi sense America binsam. Woman no man is now what be also ma get 1.5. O ma me owo na what woman is saying. O ma me owo say na ya wo de ma no. O ma me say.
Yeah, me but yeah 6 the bosom so na na ya pene dia bu na da man.
Moye 6 bosume so na munyina makeka mo nsa ase na mo dia asenne mo maame owo he
o akra
maame won kran ti bosume mu timi ma ne be say
almost 2000
2000 mo maame no wonder maame 2000 bosume dia
hey nkola na me last one 6
una last one moye 6 on chireze ne utim so ya ode
telephone na wa kra ntimi ko na mo ha
omunyina won kran won kwa na wa omo send uska na
o de bi mi ana
kache etitire wuyie no kakanka kra wunya no ena wutimi bua no na wache 1.5 na dia sande girl no abaya wu no sabi wo ma ufie da baba ufie na wo ma ufie
ni mi ba
girl ni mu ufie na what you be answer na 1.5 what's that kukuru wo phone iPhone 12 Pro Max phone me say the boy say mo ma mi hunu
e ko boss da ma akoka say ombra fie no ba o me ka say ombra meji phone pe no de me ka
mi so for still 90 again ye nya no ayi awurade nyame na ye hye de ntie ma wo tu sa na mo no wo ye wo sa de no
se wa hyehye pa no de aba ehye no de
me pese me conclude story the best utie said ya brante wo ka na say ye no kura dia because say ye tie audio na me hu say girl me na ni abre o ka say empena che ye game e kire say wo sada no aye wo sa
o friend na some of can say me
wow. You see, this video, first of all, one thing I've noticed is that people invest so much into relationships. Most people invest so much into relationships more than into themselves. You see, when you are not, first off, women, why? But anyways, you see, whenever you get into a relationship, if you are not sure that the relationship is not going to end in marriage, do not invest so much of yourself and your resources into it that when it ends or when it crumbles, you literally break apart. If you are investing, make sure that that person is also investing in you. If you are investing into your relationship, the person you are investing in should also be investing in you, and positively. Don't invest so much so that when it falls apart, you break so much that you do not even know how to rise up again. That is so wrong. That is the mistake that most people do. I know for some people are going to be thinking that, hey, so I should not invest in my woman, I should not invest in my man. I'm not saying don't invest in your man or in your woman, but just make sure that you're investing wisely. The money that he was investing in here, so a month, 600 cedis, right? Imagine if he was gathering all this money and literally probably building a house for himself, or investing into different companies, or buying shares. The money he used to buy the phone for her. Because if someone doesn't like you, one thing that people fail to realize is that when someone doesn't like you, it is always so plain for you to see. Like nothing is hidden from you. You always know when someone is literally playing with you. You always know when something is real. So if it's not real, if it's not headed towards marriage, that is literally orchestrated by God, do not invest so much so that you literally break apart, that is so difficult for you to rise up again. And as youths, make sure that you're investing so much in yourself first before you're investing so much into your relationship. Invest in your relationship, that is cool, that is good. But do not invest so much so that you break apart when it falls apart. That is my piece of advice here. Well, you can take this as a youth entertainment session. Yeah, I know that it's been heartbreak from heartbreak story to heartbreak story. But yeah, there's a lot of lessons in this. The first video, the lesson learned is that always, as a driver, always prioritize your passengers and prioritize yourself and the safety of yourself and your passengers. The second one, literally invest in yourself and do not invest so much in a relationship such that when it falls apart, you break. That it's so difficult for you to rise up again. Invest in yourself first, invest so much in yourself, and then invest in your partner wisely, not stupidly because you are in love. No. Yeah. So, thank you guys once again. Please do leave down your comments in the comment section. Oh, yeah. Let's read. I actually found some very interesting comments from the first video. So let's look at those comments. Someone commented that if it was her or him, he or she would have never gotten back into that car. That is the first heartbreak story. She said, I would rather walk to Accra than enter the car again because she's scared for her safety. Another person said, it's called a moment of silence. Someone says, I beg, make people give him the whole day to cry. He needs it, but I'm so happy because as a man, he still was able to cry his heart out before moving on and did not literally think about stigmatization as a man and all that. As a man, you're allowed to cry. You're allowed to cry if your heart's broken. You're allowed to cry if you're in pain. You're allowed to cry if things get so overwhelming for you. Yeah, it's normal to cry. So yeah, kudos to the driver, honestly. And then someone says, I would have been so scared to join the bus again. Hey, your life is in the hands of a broken-hearted man. That is very true, because you don't know what is going on in his head, whether he wants to even commit suicide now or not. But for the fact that he's literally stopped to cry, you should know that at least he has gotten, a bit relaxed and okay. So yeah, someone says broken heart in this aviator era, teach him how to play aviator. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, always remember to subscribe, turn on post notifications, like the video, share, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.